Hello class. Imagine that you are a high school student. You come home and speak with your family about one thing relating to your personal life. All of a sudden, they respond by kicking you out of your home and disowning you completely. Now, how exactly would you feel if that happened to you? Today, I will discuss and encourage you to be kind and understanding towards young and vulnerable LGBTQ+ youth. According to the Trevor Project on October 13th, 2020, LGBTQ+ youth are 5 times more likely to commit suicide when compared to their heterosexual peers. It is time for us to stop this and make a change. Personally, I am a queer youth. Most of my friends are also queer youths. In high school, I was a member of our LGBTQ+ Alliance Club, and on top of that, I have seen and personally experienced ignorance and hatred towards LGBTQ+ youth. Today, we will first discuss the suicide rates and hate crimes relating to LGBTQ+ youth. We will discuss what causes these, and lastly, how exactly you can personally help stop this. So let's discuss suicide rates and hate crimes relating to LGBTQ+ youth. According to the Trevor Project on October 13th, 2020, suicide is the second leading cause of death amongst young people ages 10 to 24. LGBTQ+ suicide attempts require 5 times more medical attention when compared to heterosexual suicide attempts. 1 out of 6 LGBTQ+ students seriously consider suicide every year. According to another article, LGBT youth at higher risk for suicide attempts, published on October 8, 2020, has similar findings. They comprised over 35+ studies and found that an average of 1 out of 3 LGBTQ youth attempts suicide. Trans people are 6 times more likely to attempt suicide than their heterosexual peers. In fact, trans people commit suicide 5.87 times more than their heterosexual peers. Gay and lesbians attempt to commit suicide 3.7 times more than heterosexuals. And bisexuals are more likely by 3.69%. According to another article, nearly 1 out of 5 hate crimes motivated by anti-LGBTQ bias, FBI finds, published on November 12, 2019, discusses how 1,200 hate crimes published from the years 2017 to 2018 are related to sexuality. 60% of the targeted people are gay men. 12% are targeting lesbians. 1.5% are targeting bisexuals. And trans people make up 2.4% of all hate crimes reported that year. From 2017 to 2018, hate crimes relating to LGBTQ+ people went up from 17% to 19%. Queer people only make up 4.5% of the US population. However, hate crimes relating to LGBTQ+ people make up 18.5% of all hate crime victims. However, not all hate crimes have been reported that year. Now that we've discussed suicide and hate crimes and those statistics, now let's discuss why, what causes them. There are many reasons for this. One is that LGBTQ+ youth, peers, and influential people surrounding them disapprove of LGBTQ+ people. According to the article GLAAD's 2019 Accelerating Acceptance Index, results show further decline in LGBTQ acceptance among Americans ages 18 to 34, accessed on October 13, 2020, shows that acceptance went down from the years 2017 to 2018. It started at 53% and went down to 49%. 38% of the people surveyed were detached supporters who did not agree with every single scenario. 13% opposed all scenarios relating to LGBTQ+ people, and this study also showed that young people, women, and men's acceptance and support for LGBTQ+ people went down. Other reasons for these problems are unacceptance, not showing care towards these people, not standing up for them, and not showing understanding. These all lead up to one big thing: safety. Without safety, this leads to uneasy feelings in LGBTQ youth, which lead to negative self-talk, which then leads to negative and dark thoughts, which then can lead to suicidal ideations and suicide attempts. Hate crimes are caused by hatred and ignorance, which also can cause suicide attempts as well. So, now that you know the unfortunate rates and statistics relating to suicide rates and hate crimes, let's discuss how exactly you can help change this. But how exactly can we solve these problems? According to Thriving with Pride, 3 Ways to Support LGBTQ+ Youth and Protect Against Suicidal Behavior on May 29th, 2020, 3 ways to help people is to make sure that they feel valued and seen, to show that you care, and to have their backs in all situations. In order to stop these horrible atrocities from happening, you must be able to provide resources for them. According to LGBTQ Youth Resources published on November 14, 2019, there are 3 different sections: LGBT youth, friends and supporters, educators, school admins, and parents, guardians, and families. By familiarizing yourself with these sites, it will make a better world for LGBTQ+ youth and a safer environment for them. So today, I have encouraged you to become educated and welcoming towards LGBTQ+ youth, towards kind and struggling LGBTQ+ youth. We have discussed suicide and hate crimes, why they are caused, and how exactly you can help prevent them. So now go out and show support and understanding and appreciation towards LGBTQ+ youth. We always need more allies.